Hold on, let me talk for a minute. Hold on, let me talk for a minute. Hold on, let me talk for a minute.
Listen, folks, even when there's an earthquake, you don't have to be shaken. What's going on, everybody? I'm L.A. Williams, and listen, I know right now everybody is kind of checking out the what's happening with the earthquake down in Mexico. There was a 7-point-something Richter scale earthquake, and so I know a lot of people are losing their lives, and there's probably a lot of turmoil. But I'm not talking about that kind of earthquake. I'm talking about something that personally happens in your life. Like, we get our lives quaked by, I don't care what it is, whether it be your boss yelling at you or something happening in your family or something that has to do with the pandemic, something you might have saw on the news, right? And we all get all shaken up. And there's not much to be shaken about. Why? Because you can stay calm, cool, and collected no matter what situation you're faced with. Right? Let's talk about Dr. Frankel, right? He was in the daggum concentration camps, right? And thinking about, even though he was being tortured, he was thinking about how he was going to teach it to his students that, hey, listen, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, right? He was thinking about, he had his mind in the future. How do we get stuff like that? Well, you got to read, right? How do you gain the experience of others? Because when you think about it, listen, older people, they be real calm and cool. They be like, show them riots, they ain't nothing, man. You should have seen what happened back in my day, right? They be like, oh, man, listen, you think you dealing with something, the depression? Oh, man, listen. And so now they calm, cool, and collected. They ain't thinking about none of that old nonsense. It's the young folks that's like, oh, my gosh, the world is ending. I can't believe somebody got the... You don't need to act that way. So how do you stay calm, cool, and collected? As I was saying earlier, you got to read books. You got to gain the experience of others. You need to, and I'm not talking about those hood, ratchet books. I'm talking about some serious, like, why don't you read, Think and Grow Rich? I don't care if it's Napoleon Hill or Dennis Kimbrough, right? Why don't you read some biographies? Read Made in America, Mr. Sam Walton, and all the different stuff that turmoil he went through. Y'all know that the very first Walmart, there was a tornado that tore the roof off the store. He might have thought, oh my gosh, that's a sign that say I'm not supposed to be in business. I'm not supposed to do this whole Mart thing. Yeah, well, he didn't allow that to happen. He went and built 3 more stores. And now you see what Walmart is today. So I'm not saying that's your goal, right? You may not have that type of vision that you want to have that for your life. But listen, the bottom line is you don't have to be shaken by every little thing that happens in your life, man. Listen, calm down, breathe, right? Do some meditation, whatever you got to do to stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, be yourself. That's the #1 message for today, y'all. So listen, I don't care if there's a physical earthquake or if there's a mental earthquake or if there's something challenging happening in your life, just stay calm. It'll all work out. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all watching.
Thanks for allowing me to talk for a minute. Thanks for allowing me to talk for a minute. Thanks for allowing me to talk for a minute.